Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Relaxing Behind My Desk, where we discuss movies and series recommendations. Today on the channel, I want to discuss a horror series, which I was lucky enough to stumble across. That series is called From. Um, I was scrolling through Prime Video and I came across a trailer and had never seen that title before. The title's a little vague, but it looked like it was supposed to be scary in nature. And boy, when I hit that trailer and watched that, I was like, sign me up. Where is it? I want to watch it. I'm just a big horror buff, and if you are too, you're probably gonna want to check this out if you haven't already. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of the storyline and the background, I just want to say a minor disclaimer is there's just small spoilers in this video, just enough to where you would get the background to understand a little bit about the story. So let's get into it. Now, let's start off with where the series takes place, and that is in a small, rundown, dilapidated, rural area or town, a small, dilapidated town. Probably something you would see in the middle of nowhere. The town isn't very kept well, and it looks like it has seen better days. Now, the people living in the town, they reside in one of two places. One being the town houses itself, and the other being what is called Colony House. Now, I believe the people overseeing this town probably did this for a reason. Um, each of them go by different rules, so maybe by doing this, it prevents conflict um, from each side. So Colony House is a little bit more like communal type living. Everybody shares things. They do chores together, and they very much live for the day. It's very laissez-faire, as to say, where the town runs by conventional rules that you and I are probably used to. The town is run by the sheriff, not run, but overseen, and Colony House is overseen by this lady named Donna. Both of these characters will play an integral role in the series. Um, but one of the main drawbacks of the town is that once the sun goes down and it gets dark, then these creatures come out. Now, these creatures, they look a lot like people, and they're always smiling, which is already terrifying. So imagine you got to go inside. That's one of the rules. You got to get inside before the sun goes down. And you see these smiling people come out. Perfect, almost seem like perfectly like Brady Bunch kind of people. But, adults. I don't think there's any kid creatures. There might be. But anywho, they're always smiling and they say nice gestures and they try and lure the people of the town and Colony House to come outside. And they don't want to do that for good reason. These creature people really, once they come close to you, they will morph into this disgusting, disfigured face with razor sharp teeth, and they will kill you in a very non-pleasant way. The violence on this show is it's up there. I want to say it's probably like maybe like a 9 out of 10. I don't like to shoot that high. I was going to say maybe like an 8.5 out of 10, but that's pretty on par. You should expect violence. At least I do when watching a horror series. But this series is it's so much up to a higher caliber. So the violence is it's spot on. It's intense, and these creatures, they're terrifying. Friendly milkmen type people, just or like a mom or like a dad looking figure, just smiling, trying to look at you through the window, type deal. But that's what drew me to it. That was part of the preview I watched, and the whole disfiguring face. And I was like, whoa. So that had me hooked. Another drawback of this town is once you enter, you cannot leave. And that's not because people don't want you to leave. It's because if you take the exit out of the town, you will go and drive through a nicely wooded area, very scenic, and then you'll enter the town right again. And you can keep doing this, and it'll do the same thing over and over again. So it's kind of like some sort of damning reality. All the people got there the same way, except maybe one, but I don't want to put that spoiler out there. Um, and it all starts when you're driving down the road. It could be anywhere, and there's a tree that's fallen, blocking your way, with crows on the tree and up in the air. And this makes the person, you can't go forward. So you have to turn around and go back. And there's always one exit that was very close to that tree. And once you get in there, boom, you're in the town, the from town. And it's, like I said, it's not very pleasant. Most newcomers that do go there and up there, they don't believe anything until the night comes. And newcomers don't always come frequently. So when they do, the townspeople are just, they kind of just gawk a little and kind of get an oh no vibe, because they don't know what they're in for. So I recommend that you check this out if you're a big horror fan. Much like myself, I was very pleased, and this is the first series on my channel I wanted to talk about. Um, it has superb acting, scenes, jump scares. And before I get off to sign out, I do want to include that I gave you the basic information, but the story follows a family of four driving in an RV on their way to a trip, and they come across a tree and make their way to the town, and that's how the series opens. It follows their experiences and how they deal with their new reality, and also it follows some of the townspeople and their efforts to make it out of this hellscape per se. So I think you should check it out. If you're into horror, you would definitely like it. It's on Amazon Prime. You can check out, Prime TV. You can check it out. Series 1. Series 2 right now is airing right now. I forget what channel it comes on, but I believe it may be MGM or Epix. But I thank you for watching the video, and if you made it this far, then I really appreciate it. And if you want and see any more recommendations, please like and subscribe. Also, if you do check out this show, I would like you to come back and drop a comment and tell me what you think of it. But this is Relaxing Behind My Desk. Signing off.